Okay, let's move on to our final series in the East. Toronto and Boston. We all knew it was going to happen. Why even play the regular season? Yet these teams just play in the playoffs. Why are you excited for this series?
Renewing their rivalry here again.
Yes.
We know the history behind the Bruins and the Maple Leafs.
Game sevens, everybody.
But I think this is just going to be a really good matchup here. I mean, you got two really good hockey teams.
Both of whom overachieved a little bit this year, by the way. Toronto had a ton of injuries, had to play a lot of guys. Boston lost a lot of guys last year and somehow still played great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to be another fast, but a lot of fun to watch. I mean, this is going to be a good one.
I think, man, I don't know which series is my favorite to watch. This one is going to be just excellent all the way around. I'm interested to see if the big stars, and this is my key for Toronto, the big stars for Toronto have to dominate at a level that the Bruins can't compete with. That's my take. And maybe it's wrong, but you got to see Marner, Tavares, Nylander, Matthews, Morgan, Riley. You got to see those guys dominate this series. And Matthews has the ability to do it. Like, they have the ability to do this. The question is, are they going to? I don't know. What do you think? What's your key for Toronto?
I think what you said, plus I think their scoring won't be as big of a deal as their defensive game. I don't like the blue lines. It's a hit or miss some nights. I think I'm seeing here they allow around 3.18 goals a game, and if you're going to do that against Boston with the goaltending they have, that may be a tough fight for Toronto if they come out on the blue line, because they just been kind of too wishy-washy on the blue line, I think, this year. But
and that's a big key for Boston is what's their goaltending going to look like? It's so good. It's so good. And so if they get somewhat good goaltending and then have just these shocking seasons that their players have had, even through the loss of a lot of big names on their team, like, I think Boston has I have no idea who's going to win this series. I need to just throw that out there because it is in every moment. It's like, okay, I feel like Boston's done and I feel like it's Toronto's time. And you look at Boston's stats, they have like one good point getter on the team this year in David Pastrnak. And then everyone else has just had like mediocre seasons. But for some reason, I had this weird feeling that Boston's going to walk into this and Toronto's just going to sit there and like, bite their nails scared. I don't know.
I feel the same way. And I think I think Boston's not very happy with what happened last year either.
I agree.
Now, granted, some of those guys aren't there, but I don't know who's going to win this one, but if I had to put, a name on it, I would probably go Boston.
That's interesting. How many games?
I think this one goes 7 as well.
Wow. I think it's 7 as well. I think that Toronto, for the first time, has the body advantage. They have the toughness advantage. I think they have the skill advantage.
Oh yeah.
Need to have the irritator advantage. Like, is Marchand still going to get under their skin? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I mean,
I'm gonna say something that I'm gonna regret because I do this every year, and I always regret it. I think the Leafs win in 7 if their goaltending holds up. That's a big if, but I'm gonna say Leafs in 7, and it's going to be a close one, but I think it's going to be phenomenal all the way around. All the way around. Sweet. I'm excited for that series.
It'll be a lot of fun.